academics operation and academic operations and management. So I welcome you, Mr. Shiju, and hope your presence will help our participants to understand our program and platform.
Thank you.
Our next panelist is Mrs. Fatima Razi, who is head of admission at UniAthena. I welcome you, ma'am, and hope your presence will help our participants to clear all their queries regarding to admissions, pathways, and fee details. And last, I would like to welcome all the participants of today's webinar on Decoding Online MBA. Welcome all. So before starting the webinar, I would like to discuss today's agenda and contents that we are going to present. So our today's agenda will start from what's the difference between online and offline MBA, where I'll be talking about how online MBA is quite different from the offline MBA and its various aspects. Next, we'll talk about that what are the checklists that we need to look into it when taking any online MBA. So there we will be talking about what are the things that we should be included in an online MBA. And after that, our panelist Shiju Philipose will discuss about why European MBAs are game changers, and obviously he will be talking about the UniAthena portal, where we will be getting a very extensive knowledge about that how our portal works, our collaboration with the universities, and the MBA programs. Regarding admissions, pathways, and fee detail, so it will be taken care by the head of admission, Mrs. Fatima Razi, and followed by Q&A session. So without wasting any time, let's decode online MBA. So, well, we all know we can pursue our master's, that is MBA, via online or online mode. But today we are going to explore why online MBA is dominating the current academic market. So if we talk about the on-campus MBA programs, definitely like later stages, like a 10 year or 5 year back, everything was offline only, unless and until we don't have this kind of technology coming into this edtech sector. So if we talk about the on-campus MBA, so definitely it provides you the traditional classroom experience where we can attend class in lectures in person, obviously in physical locations. So we get a chance to meet face to face with our professors and classmates. So it's a good experience. It's a physical experience where we can have this kind of interactions. So obviously on campus, on-campus studies provides the students to participate in various technical clubs and organizations. So there are sporting activities and events, and obviously it's not general part of a community, of this campus community. It can be apart from that also. So in and out both the campus, we can have that kind of interaction with the students, professors, and peer networks. So on campus you get a more kind of experience, like you get in social interaction on the campus and off the campus also. So if you talk about being on campus, it also gives you the networking opportunity. So various networking opportunity you get on the campus. So maybe it may be helpful inside the college, but beyond the college also it's of great help. So obviously in offline you get the most important aspect is peer learning. So there you get an opportunity for peer learning. So peer learning basically is like learning with each other or learning from each other, or maybe one learns from others. So this kind of students peer learning platform can be there on the offline learning platform. So if you talk about the social interactions, so these kind of things can be be included in the social interaction, and it can obviously help and motivate other students to learn also and to grow also. So it's a kind of fun loving environment when we talk about the offline learning on campus. But there are few challenges also. So challenges are there. Everyone is not quite similar. Okay, so working in groups can be distracting for some students, especially if some member of the groups are not as focused as you are. So and we have seen like some students work better in silence and isolations, so where they need a peaceful place to think and work. So these are the challenges on off campus programs. So if we talk about the attending classes, obviously in off campus you need to be present over the campus for attending the classes. every time. You have the fixed schedule over there, so you need to be present for the complete semester over that particular schedule. You cannot miss the lectures over there. So these are all the things that you get on campus, like lecture sessions are there, practical session, you can get a socialization over here, you can obviously you get a peer-to-peer learning process. So these all things like are there, but these are some circumstances where a lot of people don't understand or don't like this kind of learnings. Okay, so this is all about the on campus. And if we talk about like online MBA, that is totally based on off campus. So we are not on the on campus, we are just off campus, that is also known as online. So we will talk about how online MBA, so it can provide you more than an offline programs that offers. Okay, so how it is possible that an online program can give you more than what is expected on the on campus. So it's all because of the technology advancement in the field of e-learning platform. So we have experienced that yes, these technology advancements have helped the teaching learning method to shift from offline method to online platforms. And day by day, like technologies like AI, machine learning, deep learnings, natural language processing, these are helping these academicians to shift from offline learning to the online learning platform. So what you get actually if you talk about online MBA program. So for the first thing is we get like wide range of video lectures. So video lecture is one of the best example of improved technology and digital learning. So video lecture teaching, like based teaching today is almost used everywhere, and it's most like effective and engaging. So everyone likes the video lecture. And obviously in this scenario, when we talk about master's programs or universities programs, these video lectures keep upgrading and updating. So normally what happens in the university, that's offline learnings, so the syllabus or the curriculum gets updated after 4 year or 6 year. But over here these video things get updated every semester. So obviously you get a wide range of video lectures from different professors across the globe to learn. So this is the best thing that you can get over in video lecture session. And also the video lecture sessions is not boring because it is made in short, crisp and engaging way that allows you to enjoy learning at your own pace. Okay, and obviously you can directly interact with the teachers also. These kind of things are available nowadays. The second thing, we talk about online course resources. Obviously over here you are sitting like in a closed room, but yes, you have a millions and millions of options, millions and millions of resources available on the platform. Like this kind of tech platform, they provide a great access to you. So resources, like if we talk about in our like UniAthena, we have an online resources of ProQuest. We have you can get a multiple books, you can research articles, you can get case studies, you can get thesis, dissertation. So this is the thing that you get like just one click away. But if you talk about off campus, again, it's not possible that you can search these kind of things manually. Okay, and there are lots of search engine available for to select the particular course resources. So these are the things which can be like making online learning very attractive and in compared to the offline learning. Another is online assessments. If we talk about online assessment, so it can be like multiple things, like multiple choice questions, or you can say short answer. Flashcard is there from where like questions can be generated. Games and quizzes are the another part. Also in the MBA programs nowadays, simulation techniques are very famous nowadays. You can get to the simulation. Case studies and presentation are the integral part of any MBA programs. And obviously the if you are going for the master's program, so project and portfolio will be a part of this. So there are multiple ways where the assessment is done, not based on like one assignment thing or written exam. So obviously it will give you an opportunity to explore all the assessment type, and obviously it suits everyone because doing some kind of portfolio assessment, it's very interesting, and doing some kind of case studies, it's really very interesting. Games theory, simulation, so it's different kind of thing where you just not only apply your brain into an application. You get the theoretical aspect also, theoretical knowledge also. So both the things are theories and application, both you can learn through these different kinds of online assessment things. Next, if we move to like online peer groups, yes, like a lot of ed techs are coming with this kind of platform where you can introduce yourself to the professor, introduce yourself to the other learners, and you can create your groups, either like a portfolio projects group, or you can create your projects group. So this kind of platform, like at our platform at UniAthena, we have discussion board where normally we can see a multiple large number of learners keep posting their queries, and obviously a lot of learner interact with that queries. They just talk themselves, and they can plan meetup together, and they can plan some projects with the professors and the tutors. So this is a very good opportunity on this online platform. We can just where we can connect with 120 plus nationality learners. So this is a very good approach over here that has been put by the e-learning platforms, okay, on this kind of online MBA things. Another thing is online group collaborations. Obviously this is an important aspect when you are doing with any kind of projects, or you are thinking of some kind of research paper. So obviously this is a good approach where you can do online group collaboration with your faculties, professors, and obviously with your peer. So this is a very good thing, okay. The next is your no fixed location. This is the best thing of any online MBA. So if you talk about offline MBAs, obviously you need to be on this in the campus for the whole semester. So work over there, staying on the campus for the whole semester, obviously it's in financially challenge for a lot of people, and obviously it's need a dedication for the whole semester. You cannot just leave in between, or otherwise you will be back for the complete semester. You need to take the modules or courses again. But over here there is no fixed location, and obviously you will be working if you are working somewhere, or you are doing some kind of internship, or you are engaged in any kind of things. If you have any financial problem, so you don't need to invest that money into the location things. You are free to learn from anywhere. Just you need a laptop or cell phone is sufficient to go through these courses and modules. So these are the points, that is, these are the making online MBA very affordable and attractive to all the learners across the globe. So the tagline you can see, learn anywhere and anytime. Obviously this is the motto of any edtech and academicians who are shifting from the offline to online learning platform. The next is, if we talk about fixed schedules. So obviously, as I discussed earlier also, in offline campus you need to have scheduled lecture sessions, and obviously sometimes it clashes with other personal engagements. So if you are into like family matters, family things, or if you are engaged in some kind of internship, or if you are working somewhere, so obviously there is some kind of engagement, okay, and you cannot just live into between, and you need to go to the scheduled lecture session. So obviously there is a problem of the fixed schedule with this offline learning platform. So here you get in complete flexibility, that you can like take the lecture session at any time, whenever you are free, at your convenience. Another is self-paced learning. Obviously, this online MBA provides you an option to learn at your own pace and create your own schedule. So over here, you don't have any restriction. So whenever you are free, either it's weekend or weekdays, or whenever you get just 10 minutes of time also, you can go through that lecture, you can revise that lecture, you can resume that video, and you can learn, and you can come back again. So this is the good thing, that you learn at your own pace. It's not that you need to sit for the complete 1 hour of lecture for one professors over here. And obviously you get a multiple options, like if you are not interested in any kind of lecture sessions, so a number of updated versions comes up in the e-learning platform. So you can just query those kind of things, and you can come up with the new kind of interactive video sessions if you're not understanding that concept. So this is the best thing that you can ask over here in the self-paced learning. And obviously creating your own schedule, it's very perfect. Obviously you don't need to think about your schedule, and you just go on learning and go on learning. So you don't have to like wait for like lecture session when it will be starting, or when it will be going to end, or you need to remind that what is my schedule is there. So based on your schedule, you just go and learn. This is the self-paced learning. If we talk about next, that is career break. So obviously for working professional, it's very tough to get a career break of 2 year or 1 year for doing some kind of master's programs or university programs. So this online platform provides you that you don't need to quit your job at any time. Okay, only the thing is you need to give some few hours every week or every day, and you can just take this program very easily, and you can complete your university degree program. sitting anywhere across the globe. And obviously this is very good platform, or we can say that why this online learning platform is gaining very reputation, because a lot of financial thing is also involved inside it, because everyone cannot afford a lot of fees, okay, going to the campus. It's taking time also, and it's taking money also, and you are not earning anything during that period. So over here, if you are working somewhere, obviously you are financially sound, you are getting the salary every month. Obviously if you are financially sound, then you can think of going to this online MBA, where you don't need to pay the full amount that is normally charged on the campus. So this is the thing that makes this kind of online MBA very attractive, because you don't need to take any career break, and obviously there is a source of finance you are getting from the company, and you are getting a university degree also. That's wonderful over here. This is the best thing about the career break. So as I told, both slide was very much related to each other. With the online MBA, you don't need to take any career break. Okay, so obviously there is an work-life study balance also, because you don't need to leave your job, or you don't need to leave your family to go to the campus and to learn that, to take that university degree. Instead, you can just manage all those three things. Either it's work, it's your personal life, it's your finance, or it's your study. So all the things can be managed together with this online program. So to summarize overall this, the difference between online MBA, you can see that if we talk about offline MBA, so obviously you need to go to the campus. So obviously in the campus, you need to just leave your job, you need to leave your family. If you have any financial problem, then again, there will be a problem that investing a lot of money for the complete 2 year, it's an hectic for everyone. It's not affordable for everyone. So, and on the other side, if you talk about online MBA, you don't require anything. You just need a laptop as a source, resources that you can access to the videos, you can access to the lectures, resources, everything there available on your laptop, that is online mode. Another section is, if we talk about offline, again, schedule classes is a problem. So everyone is not very efficient to manage all those kind of things, because every day you need to go to the lecture session, there is a scheduled classes, you cannot do anything else except that learning. So it's kind of boring for some kind of people. But if you talk about online MBA, this is self-paced, learn at your own pace. It's weekend, or it's weekdays, or it's a night or day, doesn't matter. Whenever you get time, either you have 5 minutes or like 5 hours, you can invest that time, you can learn with the self-paced. Okay, another is your career break. So obviously in offline MBA, it is necessary that you need to take a career break to complete that university program. But over here in online MBA, you don't need to take any career break. You can manage your family, you can manage your work, you can manage your finances, because everything is perfect and going parallel over here. But in offline MBA, you need to take care of your finances, family, you need to take career break from the professional career also, and then only you can get that complete on off campus program. So this is the problem over here in offline MBA. But online MBA gives you an flexibility to instead of going for career break, just go for online MBA, and you can get a university degree with the pace and parallel things. Another is fixed duration. Obviously on offline MBA, you have a fixed duration of like 1 year or 2 year. So over there, you need to just complete that complete work or complete modules or courses in that fixed duration. But over online MBA, there is no duration. That is flexible based on your time frame, based on your work-life balance. Okay, how much time you can give to the academics. Based on that, you can just program from 9 months to 24 months. You can take time and you can complete your online MBA. So this is a great some difference between online and offline. And obviously, I think that everyone, it's very much clear that why online MBA is getting into market, and it's a hot cake, selling cake if we compare with the offline MBA. Next, if you move to what are the checklists that when you plan for going for MBA, online MBA, so what are the checklists you need to check that should be available with your online MBA program? Because there are a lot of programs, they provide online MBA, but be sure that what are the things that they are offering you. Okay, so then only it will be very feasible that you can balance all the things, work, family, and the education, each and everything. So that's why you need to look into this kind of points. Like the first thing is flexibility. So the online program that that has been like you have been choosing whatever the online program, there should be a flexible schedule. There not be strict schedule over there. So you can just get the video lecture resources or interaction with the faculties anytime scheduled. Okay, there is a flexible schedule should be there. After that, flexible duration should be there. As I said, that we have a duration of 9 to 24 months. So it's very flexible, like you can complete your MBA within 9 months also, or you can complete your MBA in between 15 to 20 months also. It's totally depend upon your workload, your family responsibilities and the finances. According to that, you can do this kind of flexibility things. Okay, and another is flexible learning. As I said, that if you are really a good academician or core academicians, obviously there is a lot of things for you. But yes, if you are into management field or you are into non-academics, or now obviously there is a learning for you also. So if you talk about flexible learning, like if you see the assignments, you see the simulation things, the case studies, so everything is made in such a way that for everyone it shoots. Okay, it's not about like the whole learning process is just for academicians. No, it's for non-academicians also. So this kind of flexible learning is there in online MBA. So another thing is most important thing is acceptability. So before choosing any online MBA, we should be assured that that particular university or degrees are accredited, because once you get this university degree, it's not easy to replicate it. Okay, you spend time, you spend money, you spend your effort to get this online degree program. So obviously you should check that from where this university is aggregated, how the program works, what are the professional bodies, awarding bodies are there. It is very much necessary to look into this kind of things. Another is globally accepted. So obviously whatever the degree you are going to get, so it should be globally accepted. So because as I said, like it's an online learning platform and anyone from across the globe can learn, okay, anything. So obviously that degree should be globally accepted. So whenever you just applying anywhere across the globe, so that should be like you can move abroad, or you can look for a greater opportunity with this kind of global degree. So these are the things that are important to just keep in mind while checking for some kind of online MBA whenever you wanted to enroll. Another is carry legit credit points. Yeah, this is an important aspect. So before getting into any online MBA program, we must cross check that the credit points that we are getting, it should be like legit, and it should be mapped with, if we talk about European or USA or Australian or Scottish qualification, then obviously the credit points should be mapped from one board to another board. So these are the things we should be taking care before going or before enrolling ourselves to any MBA programs. So this is all about the MBA, online MBA, the checklist that need to be taken care of before enrolling. So next, if we talk about the important aspect is, since we are going to spend a lot of time on this program, so we need to check that what kind of student support is there. So because since MBA can be some kind of technical technical things or technical modules could be there, and some kind of non-technical, and some kind of what you say admin work is also some kind of associated with online MBA program when you interact with the university people or the platform edtech platform people. So it is very much important that all kind of support should be there for, if there isn't some technical issues or issues related to your topic or any kind of theories, then there should be some technical person who can resolve that. This is one of the most important thing. Another issue is that there should be some student engagement department should be there, who will be taking care of your certificates, or there some kind of extension you require, or some kind of personal problem you are having. So you can discuss with them also. So these kind of things you should keep in mind while enrolling for any, or enrolling, or just making your mind for going through any online MBA program. And obviously, as I said, technical and academic queries, they are very much related, but there, yes, there is a lot of difference. And so not only a technical people can solve all your queries, because there may be some kind of problem related to your extension, problem related to your fee, problem related to your academics, non-academics thing. So obviously there should be a dedicated student support should be there. So these all the checklist that I've discussed over here, that should be kept in mind before enrolling the course. Okay, so thank you everyone for your patience. So now I just wanted to invite Mr. Shiju Philipose to continue with the introduction to UniAthena portal and about the MBA program that has been offered by UniAthena.
Thank you,
Welcome,
Prashant. Thank you, Prashant, for this very detailed discussion on the advantages of online MBAs. I hope it's been crystal clear what is the advantages of online MBA is. I just want to take you in further discussing how, if you see, there are three words which is mentioned down there: accessible, affordable, and flexible. I just want to walk you through how we are making it accessible, how we are making it affordable, and how we are making it flexible. Okay, now let us take an MBA program. We have various programs which we'll be discussing in detail. Let us take an MBA program. Normally an MBA program, let's take MBA fast track program, has 6 modules, and each modules will be divided into different units, subdivided into units, and units into lessons. Okay, now if you see each part of that lessons, if you see here, let us take a human resource management as an example. And if you see, you can see the first unit there, and in which there might be something like 9 or 10 lessons. Okay, now each lesson will be having 4 levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Okay, so we are talking about a module, a course in maybe in an MBA, and then we are talking about the first module in that, which is HRM. So in that you will be having units, and in units you have lessons. Okay, now lessons, if you see, the first level will be a video lecture. There's a very simple video lecture. Let's take origin of HRM. Okay, now it will be a video lesson about origin of HRM, maybe a 10 minutes video session. The presenter, who is a subject matter expert in it, will be taking in detail about the origin of HRM. And then that's going to be a first level, which might be anything between maybe 5 minutes or 7 minutes, or maybe 12 minutes, depending on the lesson. And then once you complete the video lecture, you move into your next level, which is your essential readings. Okay, essential readings will be discussing about a bit more content about what has been already discussed in the video, but you will be having a more detailed discussion of what has already been discussed in the video. Okay, so your level 1 will be a video lecture discussing about that particular lesson. Then you have your level 2, wherein which you will have a written content which will be explaining or discussing in detail about the same lesson. And then your next level will be your reference material. Now, reference material means you will have something in advance, in addition to what is being already discussed in the video lecture and your essential readings. Okay, you might be having a PDF or some content attached to it. We can always download that the document and have a look at it. Now, there is one more level which we have kept down here, which is your additional readings. Now, additional readings, if you see, might be some research material which has already been happened. You can either take it directly from here, or we have provided the DOI number down there. You can take the DOI number from there. And we do have an e-library system wherein which we'll be giving you the access to the e-library. So in the e-library, you can search this DOI, and there are hundreds of documents, research material, which is already available in that e-library. You can always have a look. So it's all about, and again, it just took you maybe 10, 15 or 20 minutes to finish all those things, or within that 30 minutes, your lessons is over. You just see the level 1, you see the level 2, you see the level 3, and you see the level 4, and maybe you got busy with work. You can stop it there. You can say that this lesson has been completed. And now when you go back, when you return, maybe after maybe 2 hours or 3 hours, when you get a break, you can always, your system will take you to the second lesson. This is how we have designed it. Okay, so you do the first lesson, then you go to the second level, second lesson, and it keeps on going. Okay, and about how we do it as a flexible duration. Okay, so we have various programs in which some of the modules, as we discussed, it consists of modules. It can be a 30 days module, or it can be a 60 days module. Okay, and there are modules which can be completed in a minimum of 21 days and a maximum of 60 days. Some of the programs you need to complete in 30 days, especially our fast track program. So it is all left to you. What is the time frame you have, like whether you want to complete it in 9 months, or whether you want to complete it in 24 months. It's all left to you, how you want to schedule that learning process. It's all about, it's purely, we say that whenever we connect to the learner, we always say that it's purely your individual decision how long you need to take that. If you want to complete it in 9 months, you can always complete it 9 months. If you want to, because if your schedule, you have to complete in 15 months, you need 15 months, you take 15 months. You need 24 months max, you take 24 months max. Okay, so this is how you work. Okay, so that is about how the learning process is. And then again, as we discussed, it is going to be module. Okay, so once you pay up the registration fees and everything, which I'm sure that Miss Fatima, our head of admission, will be discussing, you move to your first module. Let us assume that your first module is going to be marketing management. Okay, now your payment process is going to be like you complete the marketing management module, you have your assessment down there, you complete the assessment, you upload the assessment, your assessment get evaluated, and then you get eligible to move to the next module, which may be operation management. Okay, at that point, you pay the payment for operation management module. Okay, and then you complete it, and then you pay for human resource management, and then you go ahead with that module. So you don't have to pay the whole amount upfront. You can always have the payment flexibility to pay per module. That is, you complete the module, then pay for next module, and then complete the next module, and then you move ahead like that. So there is always a flexibility of time, there is always a flexibility of access, there is always a flexibility of installment. Prashant, can you move forward, please? Okay, now this is something which is very, very important, which we felt that which should be really which is really important for a learner, especially for a learner who is very busy at his work, who might be spending almost 8-10 hours with work. We thought that this is very important. The moment admission has been taken for any learner in any program, we make sure that the admission team initially send them to the SCE team or the student support team. So you get connected by the student support executive or your student support manager. Okay, so they will reach out to you, welcome you with your initial orientations and everything, your initial walkthrough to how process needs to be done, and then you will be forwarded to your personal tutor or the academic support personnel. Okay, so you both of them will be in parallel, be working along with you. Your student support SC will be there, the person will be there for all your non-academic queries, like if you have any problem regarding, if you want to discuss something regarding not able to, some personal issues or something which you want, like a pastoral support or something, you have your student support executive down there. Then you have your personal tutor or your learning facilitator who is going to be there with you, helping you with your assessment, helping you with regarding any queries regarding learning process and everything. So these two teams work in unison to make sure that you'll be able to complete the program with ease. Okay, now this is something which again is really, we have made it to make sure that you don't lose at any point. Okay, once you start the course. Okay, so earlier there is something called an early exit award. So let's say that your MBA program consists of 6 modules, but for some reason you have completed 3 modules and you're not able to move forward from there. There's no option that we'll try our level best to support you so that you'll be able to continue the program, but by any chance that you're not able to continue the program, so then we will map the modules which has already been completed, and we'll make sure that we'll issue a certification or diploma for the modules that you have completed, so that you don't, obviously if you have done an ECTS program, obviously you'll be getting ECTS concerning to the modules that you have completed too. So we'll make sure that even if you by any chance you have to do an early exit, you will get a diploma or a certificate corresponding to the modules that you have completed. Okay, so that is all about how flexible we are into. Okay, now the European MBA thing. So we have learners from more than 100+ countries, which from almost all the continents we have learners. So there's a definite advantage that the European MBA holds, because as you see, both the almost all the programs we offer are from European countries and the top universities down there. The major advantage is that the sort of assessment we follow down there. As we told, we complete the module and then we move forward for the assessment. So it is not like the assessment is not like what is that question, how do you do that, what is this, and that sort of theoretical framework questions. Most of the assessment will be based on case studies, which will ensure that the learning outcomes of that module is very clear to you. You're able to answer or apply that in your the professional or your personal life. So we'll make sure that, or this sort of practical assessment, make sure that the information or knowledge that you have received matches exactly with your practical requirements. So that is one thing which is made sure for any sort of European programs. Now ECTS. Now ECTS is referred to as European Credit Transfer System. That is normally our MBA programs carry something like a 60 ECTS program. So even if you want to do have an early exit or maybe you have completed the program and maybe you want to go ahead with the DBA programs or the master level level 8 sort of programs, then always this ECTS credits will come into your help. You can be using this ECTS credit. It is acceptable in a lot of places, so you can check whether this ECTS matches with the programs that you are going to do in future. Definitely, you will get maybe maybe an exemption of some modules, or maybe you will get to do. You don't have to do all of the modules which is expected for somebody who has not done this program. So early, as we discussed, is also a bigger advantage. So the assessment is going to be practical. There's an ECTS credit which is provided to you. If you have completed the whole program, there's going to be a 60 ECTS, which is going to have a wider acceptability, and then you will have your early exits award, as we discussed earlier. And then you have the accreditation to prior learning. See, this is something which we follow. Okay, there is a process associated with it. Like if you have something, if you have already done a course, maybe a level 7 course, which is an European course, so your application will be considered as on the basis of your prior learning, and check how we can use that course or use the modules which you have already completed to ensure that you get an exemption of this module for the program that you'll be doing, depending on your the level of expertise, or maybe the level of certificate that you're or the course that you have done. But again, we do it on a case-by-case basis. We'll not say that, we cannot say right now that we'll be able to give this many modules as an exemption, but it all depends on the level of your certification, and what is the course that you have already done, and what is the course that you're planning to do. So all depends on that, the course which you have already done. Okay, so we will have a process for that. You'll have to, once you have feel interested in any program, you can definitely apply for. If you feel that there's a chance for you to get an exception based on your prior learning, definitely you can always request for a prior learning exemption. We'll go for that, and the flexible duration, as we already discussed. Okay, so you have an option of 9 months till 24 months. Okay, so this is all about our program, and I'm sure that about the universities that we have, and maybe the admission process and everything. Miss Fatima, who is our head of admission, will give you a very clear picture right now. Okay, over to you, Fatima.
Thank you, Shiju. Okay, now we are offering the masters and the MBA programs with various universities. We have European universities, we have US and UK universities as well. Now the MBA programs currently being discussed, we are offering it in partnership with UCAM, that is the Universidad Católica de Murcia, the Catholic University of Murcia in Spain. This is accredited by the Ministry of Education in Spain. It is part of the Bologna process, and it's got like 4 stars in the QS rating system, ranked by the Times Higher Education ranking. It's got the 61st position for quality education in the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings of 2022. So this is one of the reputed universities of Europe. It's like, and one of, the famous universities in Spain. In fact, they've got a beautiful campus out there, as well, where their Olympic team is practicing on the fields. So now this is a reputed university. We are offering the Executive MBA and the Executive MBA in Business Analytics from UCAM. So these are the universities. Then we have the GMU. That is the Guglielmo Marconi University of Italy. It is accredited by the Ministry of Education in Italy. It is also part of the Bologna process. It ranks amongst the top 25 performers worldwide in the categories of the U multi-rank ranking system. Now, this is also, in fact, the first telematica university accredited by the Ministry of Education in Italy. This is also a pretty reputed universities. Any degrees, any qualifications which you get from here, again, you can use them for further studies. So this is all the programs here. Then now the MBA offering, we have, like, as Shiju has discussed earlier with you, we have a flexible duration, 9 to 24 months in duration, each master's program. Then we have 60 ECTS credits. Now you need a minimum of 60 European credit transfer system credits, basically, to gain a master's degree, which is recognized. So here we are offering 60 ECTS for each of the MBA and master's programs. Then this is a modular learning, again discussed earlier with with Shiju. Now, since this is a modular learning, you study one module at a time. We are not giving it in a semester system. We are not, giving it as, multiple modules simultaneously. You only learn one module at a time. So it is better for you to learn, to understand, to gain, and to complete your assignments. Then again, it is pay per module. So here again, you only pay for the program, for the course which you are undertaking. That is the module which you're taking, you pay for that. Now, once you've completed that module, you move on to the next, you pay for that module, and so on. Again, now this is dual triple certification programs, wherein you get your master's MBA along with a diploma. And again, for most of the qualifications, most of the programs, you can claim a certified manager as well, which is optional. So now here, I'll just discuss the programs here. We have the Executive MBA. This is from UCAM, and you're getting a master's degree, that is the MBA. From UCAM, you get a CIQ diploma and an optional CMI certified manager qualification. Then we have the Executive MBA, that is in business analytics. This is a specialization in business analytics. Here again, you get the master's degree, MBA degree from UCAM. You get the SQA diploma and you get the CMI certified manager, which is again optional. Now we have the MBA in general management. This is a fast track program offered by us. You can complete it in as little as 9 months. Now here you get the master's degree, that is the MBA from GMU. You get a CIQ diploma and an optional CMI certification. Then the master's in international business management, that is the IMBA. Here again, you get the MBA from GMU. You get a SQA diploma, and again, you get a CMI certification. MBA blockchain management, you get the master's degree, the MBA from GMU. You get a CIQ certification, a diploma, and again, an optional certified manager from CMI. Now, then we have the MBA, the regular MBA, which we have. This is a dual certification program. All the rest are triple crown MBAs or triple certification programs. This is a dual certification. You get your MBA program and degree. And then, there's an optional CMI certified manager. So these are the various MBA programs which we are offering from UCAM and GMU currently. We also have other programs from the University of Alberta and another university from the US, but at the moment we're discussing these. Now, eligibility criteria. I think somebody's asked this question in case I just saw it, that somebody doesn't have a bachelor's degree. So here now, regarding the eligibility, you need to have a good level of English along with a bachelor's degree from a recognized institution. In case one doesn't have a bachelor's degree, you can go for the program. You will be eligible based on through the mature entry route. You should have at least 3 years of managerial work experience. So if you have 3 years of managerial work experience, and you have to provide us the documents in support of this, and an A-level qualification or equivalent from your respective countries, you would be eligible for the program for any of the master's MBA. So this is it. And now we are open for questions. In case anybody has any questions, you can ask us. Now, first I will attend to the question which is listed there. Edward has asked, what is the minimum time one can take to complete the MBA? Okay, the minimum time which you can take to complete the MBA is generally 9 months. But in case you're qualifying for any exemptions, and once you've started the program and your personal tutor recommends, then you can start your, if you are having any exemptions anyways, you will not be doing that module. So you waive off 1 month that way. So you can finish it, maybe, if you're getting 2 exemptions, you can finish the program in 7 months. But again, that depends on the recommendation of your personal tutor. In case somebody is doing the fast track general management program, you can complete it in as little as 6 months, provided you are a good learner. And depending on your previous assignments, your personal tutor will recommend whether you can start your research simultaneously along with your 4th module. In case you do it, then you would be finishing the program in 6 months. Then now, are there any provisions for one to qualify for the MBA without a bachelor's? This I've already discussed. You need to have at least 3 years of managerial experience, and you have to provide proof of that. The relevant documentation must be submitted to us before approval of the application. So now we can have other questions. In case anybody else has any questions, you're welcome to ask us. Okay, Doka. Doka has a question there. Prashant, you can give Doka access.
Yeah, Doka, you can ask your question. Kindly unmute yourself.
Doka, you need to click on the mic icon there and unmute yourself. Okay, we can have any other questions. Okay, he's done it. He's unmuted. Yes, Doka, we are waiting for you. Prashant, I think there's some issue. In case anybody else has any questions, they can just raise your hands.
Hello.
There is someone with, yeah, Doka, please.
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
And my question is, yes, yeah, indeed, yeah, is how often will we be learning per day, or how many periods are we going to have per day, or in a week? Yeah, so this is my question. Our participation on how often it will be per day.
Okay.
Is it once a day, once a week?
Yeah, we'll just tell you, Doka. Now, since this is an online program and it is self-learning with personal tutor support, so there is no fixed time, no fixed number of classes, no fixed duration. You have the recorded sessions, the video lectures, tutorials are available for you. You have the learning material. You can study at your convenience. So whether, suppose, for example, you have a break in the office, you have, a coffee break, you want to go through one of the lectures, you can just log in and go through it. You're sitting in a coffee shop. Now or you're traveling, and just want to go through one of the lessons, you can just go through it because we don't have any fixed particular timing. You can study at your convenience, at your own pace, and you need not attend any classes, which is there for, I think Prashant earlier explained to you, that is the major difference between online and offline learning. So this year you have the advantage here again, since this is a self-learning with a personal tutor support, you need not attend any particular fixed classes. You can study at your convenience, at your own pace. Am I clear, Doka, or you have still any other query, any other doubts? Doka, you're clear?
Thank you. I get you.
Okay, thank you, Doka.
I get the idea.
Okay, great. There's somebody, yeah, thank you, Samsung.
Samsung, you can ask your question.
Yeah, Samsung, what's your name? First of all, I mean, we would like you to share your name with us.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Can you share your, yes, Samsung, can you share your name and the question which you need to ask? Can you just let us know?
Yeah, my name is Mr. Perfect. Parfait.
Okay, Mr. Perfect, great. Yeah, let me know the question, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, my question is to know how after completing the courses, how there is no ceremony to which is intervening when to give the certificate, and how it will be done, because in our society, if you complete the course, if you complete the degree, there can be the ceremony, there you can give the certificate or the diploma or something.
Yes, I got it. I got it. Now, see, for
Yeah.
each of the programs which we are conducting, for each of the masters, each of the MBA programs, there's a graduation ceremony in the respective university. You know, like suppose you go for UCAM programs. So there'll be a graduation ceremony in Spain. And for the GMU programs, there would be a ceremony in Italy. You can participate in the ceremony like any other student, any other learner, and you can collect your certificate there. Now you have to bear your own. The universities will be giving you the invitation for the ceremony. You have to arrange your visa, ticket, accommodation, and then you can just go and attend the program, the ceremony, graduation ceremony. So the ceremonies are, of course, conducted in maybe a similar manner to the ones done in your country. We do have the same kind of programs. You can, if in case you're interested, you can let us know in advance before the certificate is handed out and you want to participate. You can let us know, and then we'll arrange your invitation from the university, and you can go and attend. Okay.
Okay. Just I've understood. But me, I'm one of your students at Character Management Institute. I don't know if it's the same, and if after completing the course, the project management that I'm doing, if it can be possible to go to pay the transport and to reach that side you are, in case to get my diploma and to get that ceremony in place live.
Okay, if in case you're asking, I mean, which of the project management courses have you done? Are you talking about the short courses? I mean, the free certifications, or are you talking about the academic programs? Because for the academic programs, there would be a small ceremony conducted in UAE. And if you're interested, you can just let your personal tutor know. They will inform you once the ceremony dates are fixed and finalized. You can go and participate and collect your diploma certificate there. For the degrees, the convocations are conducted in the university. But for the diploma, maybe the CIQ certifications, you can go and collect your certification from UAE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So anybody else has any questions? Okay, now Cyril is asking any possible discount. Cyril, can you just unmute yourself probably, and then, we can just discuss it with you. Which program are you asking about?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yeah, I am interested in
Yes.
one of two programs, either the global MBA or the fast track. Yes, I am from Cameroon in Africa. I'm very interested in this program, but it's just way too high, too expensive for for this part of Africa. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not asking for any free kind of thing. No, free education is not what I'm looking for. But I think for the global MBA, I was part of last webinar. If I got it well, after the reduction, the cost came down to 4,400. Is it dollars, US dollars, or here?
No, it was not 4,400 for the global MBA. It is not.
Sorry.
The actual fee, the actual fee is $8,600. After
Okay.
discount, I mean, you're paying like that in 8,600 includes the CMI. Now, if you go for the discounted fee, we were offering it for 5,300 plus the optional CMI certification that is optional. So after discount for the Aberte University, the fee is 5,300 US dollars.
Yeah, 5,300.
And for the IMBA, the fast track program, the MBA in general management, for that, since you're from Cameroon, you can apply for the bursary, which we offer to students from SCC countries. I mean, students on the list of World Bank special consideration countries. So we give scholarships or bursary, grants up to 20%. So in case you're interested in the fast track program, you can apply. First of all, you have to apply for the course. Once your application is approved, you can request for a bursary link. They will send you an application for bursary. You can apply, and then you'll be getting discounts up to 20% of the course fee. So that is like what we are offering for students from SEC countries. And
that is that is for the fast track.
Yes, only for the fast track MBA. We give you a 20% discount if in case you're going for it. And for the Uberti University, the minimum fee which we charge would be $5,300 US. So in case you're going for the fast track and we give you a 20% discount, the fee would be 3,960. That is again in US dollars. Yes. Okay. After the discount. And, and for the Uberti, again, as we clarified in the last webinar, the fee was $5,300 for the inaugural batch. So in case you are still interested, let us know, because we're just starting it. And in case you're interested, you want to avail the offer on the Uberti, you can let us know. I would appreciate, Cyril, if you can just share your contact number in the chat, so we can just ask one of the executives to reach out to you. They will resolve all your doubts, maybe pertaining to admission application form or the bursary link or anything.
Okay, so I should push my my number or my email.
Yeah, you can put your number and email both. If possible, you can message it privately to me in case you do not want to put it on the group. You can just message it to me privately. So I will just ensure that one of the executives is reaching out to you.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you very much.
Great, you're welcome.
Yeah, I am satisfied with the answer.
Okay. Anybody else would like to ask anything? Edward, you would like to ask? Was I clear with your questions which you had put in the chat box?
Yes, that was clear.
Great.
I'm interested in the MBA with the blockchain. Trying to Master of Business Administration blockchain management. Maybe I would like to request. Maybe I can put on my email there. I'd like to request more information on that.
No,
particular.
But I can't hear very clearly. Can you just be a bit more loud?
Edward is asking for MBA in blockchain management, ma'am.
Yeah, we have MBA in blockchain management, and this is offered by GMU, as we discussed. Now, what exactly is he asking about the blockchain? He wants to apply for the course, or he wants to know something about the program?
Yeah, I would like to apply, but I would tend to a little bit more details about the program.
Sure. This program, you want it by mail or you want it to be discussed now?
By mail would be okay.
Okay. So if you can just share your email address again in the chat box, we will send you the details by mail. Okay. Any other queries? Anybody else has any questions you would like to ask? Anyways, I'm just putting my email address in the chat box. If anybody has any questions later, if anybody wants to ask or write to me, you can always write. Just a moment. Okay, Prashant, I think we don't have any further questions. Probably we can end the webinar. You would like to, you would like to just take over?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you all the participants taking out your precious time and attending this webinar. And I hope we have answered all your queries and questions related to MBA programs and the online learning portal, that is UniAthena. So we are ending up this webinar, and I would like to again thanks to all the participants, our panelist Fatima ma'am and Shiju Philipose. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.